Hey guys, the listing I want to share with you here today, I personally feel it's one of, if not the best value for a hunting property or outdoor recreational property available on the market today in southern Wisconsin. When you combine the habitat we have in regards to the CRP, extensive food plots, Class 2 trout stream, we've got timber that produces both hard mast and soft mast, a fantastic trail system, all set at the end of a quiet, private gravel drive. With views like this, it's really unmatched in the marketplace. And of course, you're probably wondering, what's the catch? Why is it available? Well, the fact of the matter is we've got two things we're working against. You've got a long distance to utilities. As I mentioned, it's secluded. The upside of it being secluded, it's secluded. The downside of it being secluded, we're secluded. It's a perfect match for some type of off-grid cabin setup. Also, as you notice looking at the map, it is a little bit of an odd shape. You know, our eyes like squares and rectangles, and this is a little bit of a longer property. It's 1 mile from one end to the other. The way I feel about that is you're presented with multiple access options and you're hunting deer whose ranges will overlap and not overlap within that stretch of 1 mile. That's my feelings on it. Let's go ahead and give you guys a closer look so you can make your own assessment. Over 100 acres of the property is wooded, with the primary species being white oak, red oak, and black oak, along with a fair amount of walnut and red maple. Looks like we're gonna have a great year for white oak acorns based on the amount we've seen on the trees here. Additionally, there's a great trail system going through the timber to allow you to get stands in, get deer out, or if you're bouncing around in the spring looking for mushrooms or just doing some general hiking. Dickinson Creek, which is a Class 2 trout stream, spans across the entire width of the property, and we have a really nice rock crossing to get all your equipment across pretty much year round. We have some deeper pools holding trout more on the east side of the property. So whether you're looking to do some trout fishing, whether you enjoy the benefits of the habitat of having water on site, or if your kids just want to splash around in the stream, there's something for everyone. The property stretches nearly a mile in length, and we've got some really nice driftless region terrain, but it's very manageable, and the sellers have maintained over at least 5 miles of trails throughout the entire property, making it very user-friendly, whether that's for hunting, hiking, horseback riding, and just general enjoyment of the property. There are 36 acres enrolled in CRP, which bring in annual revenue just over $8,000. Additionally, it creates some fantastic habitat from a bedding and browsing standpoint, and it's also pretty easy on the eyes this time of year. Property offers 14 acres of food plots, a portion of which is in soybeans this year. We've got some great summer browse going on. It will also set up nicely as a late season food source. Another portion is in perennial clovers, alfalfa mix, and yet another portion is still waiting to get planted into a fall blend this year. One of my favorite things about the way the food plots lay out is they are mostly in the center of the property. You've got top access coming down into them, and they're really broken up nicely with the terrain and some cover in between. So they hunt larger than just one singular field.